Peace, family. Ma'aferefun Oya. It is Oya's feast day, 2/2, 2022. Extra special this year with all of these two vibrations. Hopefully you join us for ancestral alchemy as we align and give reverence to Iya Oya. And in light of that, I'm going to be doing a deck a day. And I was just connecting with her energy and hoping that there's some direct guidance that we can get from Oya, who is the Orisha of the winds of change, the Orisha that is the fierce warrior, the female Orisha warrior that is a defender, a protector, and provides us with strength, especially when there is immense change. I am actually going to be using my African Tarot deck, and I'm also going to be using my True Love Connection Collection Orgonite pieces. I featured these for a private reading that I shared with my Queen Collective. So I'm using them again today because they feature Oya's colors, burgundy and reds, and then we've got our rose quartz in there for the heart vibes. So see which one resonates with you. We do have this Orgonite heart, which is a pendant or a keychain with rose quartz, red jasper, and garnet. Then we've got a witchcraft wand, and it is with same stones, red jasper, garnet, and rose quartz. And then we've got a garnet mirror that also has copper, gold leaf, steel, and some plant-based glitter. So whichever resonates with you, we'll see. Give thanks to Iya Oya for giving you some guidance, some blessings on your day forward, in your life, really. Give thanks. If you chose the heart, your message from Iya Oya is 5 of Cups. For those of us who have been following all of the Decadays and the extended readings in terms of the oracle observations, you recognize this card, not this card in particular since it's a different deck that I'm using, but the 5 of Cups. Our 5 of Cups energy is when we see things that have fallen apart, have fallen down. We look at these 3 cups here that are down, and then there are 2 cups that are left up. Oftentimes we are focusing on the loss instead of focusing on what's still standing. When we think about the energy here, when we think about our cup runneth over, this is in some ways the cup runneth over because it's fallen over. But nothing can run over with spilt cups. This is a card that's basically, don't cry about spilt milk. Pay attention to what is still standing. These are the cups that are left that can actually overflow. So as much as it may look as though there's more to lose or that was lost than what we have to gain or what's left, if we think about the emotions that are aligned with the cups, we think about, again, the flow of water. Nothing can be held in these spilt over cups. So regardless, there will always be more that can flow in the 2 that are left standing. So think about this water energy in regards to what actually is going to be filled in those cups versus looking at the item itself in regards to the cup and thinking that there's more that you've lost, more that you have to regret, more to grieve. You know, there's feelings of abandonment and feeling unloved in this kind of energy, but it's only because you're not focusing on what is still standing. There is a lot, again, that's happening and that we're dealing with right now. I do believe that the message given Oya's energy is really about strength. She is the warrior Orisha. She brings the change. There is going to be immense change that is happening for us in the days, months, years to come. and we need to be fortified. We need to be able to focus on the positive versus the things that get left behind. We are in a position right now where we are going to have to leave people behind. People are leaving us behind in a physical sense, in a spiritual sense, in an emotional sense. And we do have to make sure that we're fortified. And I do believe that this energy is coming through for Oya to let us know how much we do need to prepare ourselves, strengthen ourselves, and understand that there will be loss, there may be regret, but all of that is happening because the winds of change, her winds of change are coming through, and that on the end of it, we are going to see the benefits, but we'll get there faster if we don't set ourselves up to focus on what is seemingly a loss. So I hope that resonates. If you chose the Wishcraft wand, your message from Ia Oya. Thanks, Ia. This is Temperance. Temperance card is all about balance. It's all about moderation. This energy of this free flowing water. And you do see the lush lands, in a sense, in the background. You see the leaves on this tree that's, growing here, but standing in that water. So it has the balance of land and water, kind of having one foot on land, one foot in the water to give that balance of energy, that notion of moderation. That's what temperance is really all about. So think about whatever it is that you're dealing with in your life right now. Self-control is needed. You do have to, again, in regards to balance, make sure that you are not overindulging in anything emotionally, because there's a lot of heavy water energy obviously in this card. So you do want to align with the emotions aspect of things, and to make sure that you're not being overly dramatic about a certain thing, that you're not overreacting in regards to a certain thing, that you really find an anchor in yourself. That is Oya's energy. She is an anchor. She is solid. That is that warrior spirit. So as women in particular, for those of us that are watching this, sometimes our emotions do get the best of us depending on what the circumstance may be. And for Oya, having that very solid mother energy, but also having a very, very solid warrior energy, she has that balance between masculine, divine masculine and divine feminine that we all should be able to aspire to, because we do all have both in us as well. So I do, I'm connecting with the energy of Oya, just letting us know right now how much it's important for us to balance those energies within us, not get too overexerted on an emotional level, especially because of the patience that is going to be required through the winds of change that are happening right now, through the transitions that are happening right now. If we want to feel a sense of harmony through this chaos, temperance is absolutely key. It's imperative. So I give thanks. That's definitely good advice coming through. If you chose the Garnet Mirror, then your message from Oya. We've got our Six of Wands. Y'all remember this one. This is how we all started. For the queens that went through this journey, this self-love commitment, our first card in that extended reading that has resonated with us so, so, so deeply from that day one on this journey was this Six of Wands. Six of Wands energy is about recognition. It's about standing in your light. It's about appreciation for yourself and others giving you that appreciation, that validity in a sense. Not that you need the validity, but if you're doing good work, if you are standing in your light, if you are living your purpose, if you are living in service of self and of others, and people acknowledge that, it's important. And it's important for you to understand. And what I do believe that Oya is coming through to say is to be proud of your efforts. Be humble, but don't allow humility to not allow you to see how brightly you shine. Don't allow humility or gratitude in that sense to make you play small or to make you not want to stand in your power. She is the Orisha that gives us that power, that gives us energy. She is the Orisha as well of the marketplace. So I ask her to bless everything that I do in regards to my brands and business and marketing and those aspects of things. So when you see the Six of Wands, it's also about your creativity, right? We're thinking about what it is that you're pursuing, the passions, what it is that you're putting out there for the world to see. You do want her blessing in regards to that. And I do believe that she is giving you very clearly your blessing, and also letting you know that you have found your gift, you have found your talent, you have found what it is that you're supposed to be doing, and now you have to go for it all the way and make sure that you are loving yourself enough to get on this high elephant, for lack of a better, high horse in that sense, and be okay with getting the accolades that you are supposed to get. This is you doing and being who you are supposed to be. This is about success. This is about good news coming through. This is about rewards coming through. This is about fame. This is about you, again, standing in your light and being recognized for that thing that you do that only you can do. So I hope that resonates. Again, very, very powerful messages. I give thanks to Oya Energy for coming through and giving this advice to us, this guidance to us. So just focus on the positive, keep things moving, keep balance, and recognize your light and what it is that you're good at, and be okay with receiving that praise, and make sure that you're giving yourself some pats on the back as you go through it as well. So I'm also going to do an extended reading in alignment with Oya's energy. So stay tuned for that, and hope again that you join Cleesta Cotton, artist, intuitive extraordinaire, and myself this evening for Ancestral Alchemy, where we'll be aligning with Oya. Given her feast day, we're going to be paying reverence and homage to Oya and sharing what ancestral alchemy means to us in regards to how the ancestors show up in our work, inspire our work, use our hearts, our minds, our voices, our hands in what it is that we do and create. And given that Oya, again, is about change and is about the marketplace, and is a mother in that general sense, and death and rebirth and all of that energy, we got to bring her in to the things that we create if we want those blessings and for things to come to fruition, especially for our energies to be protected. So Maferefun Oya, and I hope to see you all later on for Ancestral Alchemy. Have a good day in the meantime, and in between time, lest we forget. Time to get back to natural. Peace.